Today at the Quadratec Academy, we're going to show you how to change your stinky cabin air filter. Hey, Rob here for Quadratec.com. Welcome to another episode of the Quadratec Academy. Today we're talking about a piece of routine maintenance that's going to keep you and the passengers inside of your Jeep breathing fresh, clean air. That's right. Now, just like the air filter that's found for your engine under the hood of your Jeep, there's an air filter behind the dash of your 2018 or newer Jeep Wrangler JL, as well as your 2020 and newer Jeep Gladiator, that filters out the air that's coming inside and running through your heating and air conditioning system. Now, over time, that air filter is going to become clogged up with dust, pollen, dirt, and debris, and Jeep recommends that you change your cabin air filter every 20,000 miles. Now, the steps to change your air filter are pretty easy. In fact, they'll just take a few minutes, and the cabin air filter is located right here behind the glove box in the dashboard of your Jeep. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and lower our glove box. And then there is a soft open support found on the inside of the glove box closest to the center console. We simply need to lift that support up. You'll hear it click, and then pull it away from the glove box. Now, next up, there's a tab found up underneath of the opening here. If we push in on the glove box slightly, lift up on that tab, it'll allow us to drop the glove box out of the way, and we can simply remove it and set it aside. Now that we have access here, you can see our HVAC unit. There's an access door right in the middle here that's got two tabs on the left-hand side that's closest to our center console. We simply squeeze those tabs together, and we'll pull our cabin air filter door out of the way. And at this point, we have access to our cabin air filter. Now, to get this filter out, you simply need to kind of squeeze and contort it, and it'll pull out. And as you can see, that cabin air filter is pretty dirty. It's full of dust. There's some bits of leaves and twigs and things in there. So you can see just how dirty that cabin air filter gets and why it's important that you change this every 20,000 miles. Now, we've got our new Mopar cabin air filter. As you can see, it's a one-piece filter here. And to get this back in, you have to kind of do the same thing as when we took it out. You kind of squish and squeeze the cabin air filter a little bit. The accordion design will allow you to compress it, and it will just kind of drop back into place. Now, since we're in here already replacing our cabin air filter, this is a great opportunity, instead of simply replacing it with a factory quality air filter, but to go ahead and upgrade it with a K&N washable, reusable style cabin air filter. Now, the K&N air filter offers a number of advantages over the factory piece. If you want to get more information on the K&N cabin air filter, you can click the info button to watch our full product review video that we made on the cabin air filters from K&N. So as you can see, because the K&N filter is a two-piece design, the installation's a little bit different from the factory filter. So we can go ahead and get that factory one back out of the way. And the K&N filter you want to install with the K&N logo facing you in the upright position. We'll slide the first one in and then simply slide it towards the outside of the Jeep. Grab the second piece of the filter, again, position the K&N logo so that you can read it correctly. And that one will simply slide right in next to the other half of the filter. At this point, we can go ahead and grab the cabin air filter door and reinstall this. Now, there is a tab on the outside of the door here that will fit into a slot that's tucked up in the dash here. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of do it by feel. Get the door in the general area, and you'll feel it when that tab is lined up, and then simply push to lock that cabin air filter door back in place. Now, at this point, we can go ahead and grab our glove box. And the glove box will simply snap into the three tabs along the bottom edge. We can then raise it back into place, lifting up on the tab underneath of the opening here. Grab that soft open support, lifting on the glove box slightly. Insert the tab into the keyhole, pushing down, snap back into place. Close the glove box, and that's all it takes to install a brand new cabin air filter into your 2018 or newer Jeep Wrangler JL or your 2020 and newer Jeep Gladiator. Now, if you guys want to get more information or purchase a new cabin air filter for your Jeep, you can click on that info button to head over to Quadratec.com. Of course, you have comments, questions about a new cabin air filter or about the installation process, you can leave those for us in the comment section below or contact us directly at any of the options on the screen. You'll definitely want to hit that subscribe button so you're sure to catch all the latest right here from the Quadratec Academy. Until next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you guys out on the trail.